Meanwhile, dozens of overtaxed businesses are fleeing where we're at in the Northeast, and they're heading south to one particular county in Florida.
So, what's Palm Beach County doing right? We're going to find out next.
They got palms and beaches.
And no taxes.
Yep, tax to the max and sick of it. A lot of big businesses are heading south. Hedge funds, private equity firms, and wealth management offices are fleeing the high-tax Northeast, where I am right now, for the new Wall Street of South Florida. In the past year, our next guest says up to 30 big firms have flocked to Palm Beach County on the east coast of Florida. And joining us right now is the president and CEO of the Business Development Board of Palm Beach County, Kelly Smallridge. Kelly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay, aside from the weather, much better down there than it is up here, except right now you've got hot weather and we've got beautiful weather here in the Northeast. Why do people want to go to Florida?
Well, Florida has been familiar territory for decades to the Northeasterners. They've either vacationed here or they have a second home here. But take a look at Florida taxes. No state tax on personal income, capital gains, or estate. Access to a tremendous amount of wealth with 40 billionaires and 71,000 millionaire households. Access to 3 international airports and a very affordable quality of life and affordable business environment overall.
Sure. And, you know, when they changed the tax code where you can only deduct $10,000 for, state and local taxes and mortgages and things like that, when you live here in New York or Connecticut or New Jersey, that really is a big bite of the apple. And you don't really have that. You know, when you're talking about no state income tax down in Florida, that's kind of like, let me get this straight. I can get a suntan and I don't have to pay state taxes?
Exactly. If you're making a salary, let's say, of $650,000, you're paying $70,000 in New York that you're not paying here in the state of Florida. And most families are dual earners, and it really starts to add up. So the number one reason is the tax codes here in Florida. We saw 2 major upticks in activity, one in 2013 when New York raised their taxes, and then, as you noted, the rollout of President Trump's tax plan also created another wave of inquiries into Palm Beach County in 2017.
Right. Kelly, have you noticed over the last couple of years, as people are getting squeezed by the taxes up here in the Northeast, that they're coming down there more?
Yes, we've noticed it so much that we, within the Business Development Board of Palm Beach County, created a separate department and a concierge service because the number of inquiries were so high. We realized that we needed to create some special services to deal with the flow of activity coming in. We have a governor that supports this type of welcoming of financial services to the state of Florida, and then we have a county commission that is trying to reduce regulatory barriers and really create a friendly environment. So we roll out the red carpet when these companies are coming in from New York, Boston, and Connecticut.
Speaking of New York, we got a statement from Mayor Bill de Blasio's office, and it reads, New York City and New York State have both reformed their corporate business taxes to incentivize firms to locate to New York City. As a result, Google, Facebook, and Netflix have expanded their presence here over the last 5 years to take advantage of our skilled workforce, business synergy, and competitive climate. This contributes to the city being a vibrant location to both live and do business. But then again, there's the state tax and there's so many other factors. It's so expensive to live here.
It absolutely is. The average cost of a house here in Palm Beach County is about $360,000. And then you add in the cost of commercial office space, which is much cheaper here in Palm Beach County versus New York. And then you add the savings from your taxes. And executives are asking, why not Florida? Technology allows you to do business anywhere, and you don't need to be located on Wall Street anymore. Who
are some of the big firms that have relocated to Palm Beach?
Paul Tudor Jones, Affiliated Managers Group, Wexford Capital, and about 60 others have come to Palm Beach County, and they really have set up a regional operations and with short order have moved their corporate headquarters or a larger presence here in this area. So we have benefited greatly, and because of that activity, we are now seeing well over 600,000 square feet of Class A office space under construction because these companies are coming in and our vacancy rate is very low. So we're very excited about this type of activity. The average wage of Palm Beach County is $52,000. The average wage of these Northeasterners coming in is $1 million. So the tax saving is quite significant.
No kidding. Something to think about. Kelly Smallridge joining us today from West Palm down in Florida, which is apparently a boom town right now. Kelly, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. So what do you think about that? Email us, friends@foxnews.com.